and Economic Club. So today we're holding amazing seminar from our club members called, I'll get through that, but before that, I have some announcement for you guys. So yes, the first thing is a life group. So our club is a Christian club. So we are holding the Bible study every Saturday at our house. So from 4:30 to 7, if any of you interested or if you're free on Saturday, we're not just doing Bible study, but also have some fellowship together, playing sports and get to know each other more and get to know about God. So if you are free, please come. Yeah, also we're providing free pizza if you like that. Please come, and we also have program called Into Word. Can you go to the next slide? Yes. Yes. So our club is related with one mission organization. So you guys can see we're all from Asia, and especially South Korea. So we are providing mission opportunity for any of you interested. You can visit South Korea and teach people, and we are going to provide we're going to cover the fees that you'll be paying, like house or the food, because we have communities that related with us. So we are more than welcome for you to go to South Korea, because they need English teacher. They want someone who can teach English and have conversation with them, and also experiencing Korean culture. So if any of you interested, let us know, and we'll let you go to South Korea, even this summer or next summer, whenever you have time, yeah. And also, tomorrow, can we go to next? Not tomorrow, but April 19th, yeah! We're having Korean Food Day, so...
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so, wait, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I do. Absolutely.
So, we are holding Korean Food Day every month, and it's coming April 19th on Saturday. What we do, we eat Korean food. What we do, we have worship service, and also we're going to play Korean traditional games. So any of you have tried Korean food here? Okay, I got one. Okay, you guys should come and experience Korean food and culture. So please come, and you guys will enjoy and you'll be fascinated. And James, you already been to KFD, right?
Yeah.
Okay, tell us about your experience.
I thought it was fun, the games we did, and yeah, we had fun with the games, and the food was great. Unfortunately, I couldn't eat most of it because I was allergic, but the food was amazing. People have told me, and yeah, it was a great time. I was never bored the whole 5 hours.
Wow, yes. So if you let us know if you have some allergy, we can make some food for you, James, okay? So feel free to come. It's free. We're not gonna charge you anything. Like if you left over some food, we're not gonna charge you, so don't worry about it. And so, like if any of you need ride, or let us know, we are more welcome. We're willing to give you ride as well. So it's not the main thing for today, it's just announcement. Now we are going to dive into the seminar. And, oh no, not yet. Yeah, how many of you have struggled with your academics? I do, still now, right? How many of you struggle with like time management? Right? When it comes to exam week, we start to cram the things, right? Start to put everything into your brain. It's not gonna work. So today, maybe he is going to share about some of his experience and story, how he kept 4.0 GPA at this college for more than 1.5 years. He got 4 straight A, and he's willing to share his tips and his experience and how can we deal with all the exams that are coming next week, right? I got 4 exams next week, and I'm very happy to listen from him how to deal with this, even anxiety, right? So with our warmest heart, let's invite Noah to the front to share the message. But before Noah, we are going to invite John to share the message.
We found some of the big news.
Okay.
All right, so good afternoon or good morning, y'all.
So excuse me for the little media blunders and the blunder just now. So before we go and dive into our message of academics and education, so let me ask a question. Who here is passing all of their classes right now?
Like, what?
Like, who is passing their classes right now? Anyone?
Most of them.
All right, so any of you shout out your lowest grade right now in one of your classes. We got volunteers or?
No.
I think I got like a 68. I'll do it. I'll be brave.
Not bad. All right, so thank you for your brave honesty. All right, so before we dive into the message and go on, I am a very bored person, or I like to get bored very easily. So why don't we do a little activity? So next slide, please. All right, so let's decide to do a random quiz. So within 5 minutes, or depending on the difficulty of the equation or question, I will give you now 5 minutes to answer each question. So whether you have a phone or notebook or just figure it out in your head,
Calculator.
I'm gonna give you this time now. So 5 minutes, please try to solve this question now, and good luck with it. And should I be annoying? All right, let's do it this way. Show me your work and prove your answer.
Are you professor?
All right, so we'll take a 5-minute break, so have fun with it, y'all.
What?
I get negative 1.
Okay. Okay, Chen.
All right, so we got any volunteers that want to take the stab at the answer? Prove it.
There's Mark.
Prove your answer.
Okay.
Oh.
Marcus, ready for you.
All right, so let's give a big hand for Marcus.
Yeah.
And how you prove your answer?
So I will do all the work here?
Yeah.
So, okay. So first I will write the equation, just like that. Plus 125. X. Okay. So I'm gonna write this just like that again. And I will write this as a 5 to the cube. So since the base are equal, we're going to compare these numbers. Is 3x, negative 6. So this goes here negative, this comes here positive. It's gonna be 6 plus 1. Really doesn't work. Anyway.
You doing best?
Is 1x. So x is 7.
Wow.
And the answer, please. The answer, please. Yes, it's 7.
Yay.
And yeah, thank you for showing your work. All right, next question, please. All right, so a little bit of world history. So, what year did the Philippines gain independence? So,
How can you prove it?
are you sure? How confident are you? All right, so I'm hearing 2 individuals saying C, so can we just go to the answer? Yes, it is
Yay.
C. All right, but wait. When did they get independence? What date?
17. July 27.
June 25.
21st.
Same month though.
August.
July 4th.
Well, he said it July 4th.
In America, just choose to like let them be independent on this.
Yeah, so basically, July 4th, the same day as America, but
Ooh.
1946. Next question, please. Oh. All right, so who takes English here, or who is pursuing an English-based major? Oh, that's sad. All right, so let's toss up a little bit of English and let's see how well you know your vocabulary. So let's take 3 minutes to try to solve the question. And if any of you are confident, then give us the answer. So good luck.
Hint.
What hint?
Trivial. One phrase. What's the meaning of quote?
Normal.
Normal?
All right, so we're gonna speed up the quiz a little bit. So does anyone have guesses? Oh, can we check? There we go. All right, so, but do you know what the word means?
Daily or ordinarily.
Oh,
That's cheating.
hey. Hey, there's a saying in America, fair and square. Let's keep it that way, shall we?
Yes.
All right, next question.
Well, you all knew though. I didn't actually know.
All right, so simple. Figure out the equation or find which one. Yes. All right, so we'll take more minutes to dive into the question. So good luck once again.
You didn't change it. You didn't fix it.
G-force is like gravity.
That's some hamsters.
All right, let's check the answer.
I really
Oh, yeah, it is
remember
A.
that I learned in my middle school that G-force is 9.8 level.
Yeah, so the last time I took physics, that was in my junior year of high school. I had like a B plus somehow. All right, so I think this might be the wrong equation. So excuse me for the mistake and 6 blunder for today. So I apologize, but let us continue on for our final question.
Oh.
And it's going to be a toss-up. All right, so which of these here is not necessarily a true emotion? So
Relief.
let's take some time.
Hope. I think relief is like.
All right, so does anyone have answers or any guesses?
Hope.
All right, so let's do a vote. Who says A? Okay. Oh. All right. Who says B? Any B?
Me.
C? No D?
D. I stand for D.
All right. So hit it. It's D.
Yay! I knew it.
Oh, we got the.
It's just feeling. It's just feeling.
Back it up.
Oh,
You saw the answer.
we got the medical major over here. Thank you, ma'am. All right. So that is the end of the quiz. So let us rate ourselves. How well did you do? Were you confident or were you sad?
Hope.
All right, so did anyone get anything all right? Oh, so I assume we missed like 1 or 2? That's right, right?
Yeah.
All right, so some of y'all are probably around the 4th guy or the 3rd guy, either one. And I hope you had fun with the little activity. And before we go on to the actual message that is, you might ask yourself, oh, why do I have to learn this course? Or what's the purpose of taking my exams? Or, oh, why do I have to do this? Why can't I just get a career right now? Well, there are many things that need a reason to have the outcome, so it's the same with education. And to give off the mic and close off from here, let us all welcome our messenger, Noah. So let's give him a round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. Because I know many of you didn't know what we were gonna do in this seminar. So today we talk about how can we maintain 4.0 GPA. So I'm not really sure about this semester because I'm taking chemistry 2, calculus 2, physics 1 at the same time. But I was sure for the last 2 semesters I really kept my GPA well, and it was quite easy because I kept some rules in my life. So I want to share what was it. But so who am I? I wasn't really good at studying, so I really like playing, and you know that I shave my hair because I was in Philippines for a long time. So I really involved in the church, and I served church a lot. So rather than studying, I like the Bibles, and I like mission, and also I like playing with my friends. So I didn't study at all. So just to come to America, I focused on English, but not on math. Or not on chemistry, not on physics. I didn't study about it from middle school to this college. But last 2 semesters, I got full A, all A in chemistry 1, calculus 1, trigonometry, and other English courses as well. But that's not because I am so genius. I'm not a genius guy, because I'm really struggling with physics. Whenever physics comes to me, and whenever professor covers everything so quickly, I feel really bad, and sometimes really I want to give up, but I want to share what I've done for the last 2 semesters. So I want to first share, there are 2 major obstacles that disturb us to focus on the studying. First one is procrastination, and second is lack of time. Is there anyone who works here? Who do part-time job? Who works? No one? Yes. There's one. When you work or if you have a relation with friends, it's really hard to spend all the time for studying, because we don't just live with the studying, but we have a relation with the friends, and we go to church, we go to work. There are so many things that we need to do, but at the same time we need to study, and we need to keep our GPA to transfer to A&M or other colleges. Then why do we procrastinate? Is it because we have an instant gratification monkey in our head? Have you ever heard about this one?
Yes.
Yeah, always whenever we want to focus on studying, suddenly the instant gratification monkey comes on our mind and asks us to search in the YouTube. Actually, I entered to study physics, but I got to watch interview of the Trump and how it is going in other country with other countries and something like that. So end up with wrong videos and strange ones. So I always do it, and I really wonder on how to stop it. So there are 5 methods that I can not to procrastinate and focus on studying and maintain and succeed in the studies. So the first one is we need to set up the purpose and goal when we study. That is how we motivate ourselves. Unless we have the purpose and goal of studying, it's really hard to start. Think about that. We enter YouTube to watch video, but if we don't have purpose of studying, we don't want to do that. And we watch another recommended video from YouTube algorithm, and they're really so kind so that we can watch another various video that we like. But then, if we have purpose, if we really want to transfer to A&M, and this is our last semester, and we need to keep GPA, we will not watch other videos, but we will study hard.
But there will be many various purposes. But for Steve Jobs, he was not really successful man at the beginning. But whenever he has a hard time, he gathered his team members and said, "We are here to put a dent in the universe. Otherwise, why else even be here?" So he motivated his team member like this: "We are here to put a dent in the universe. So let's do our best." Whenever he has a hard situations, he called the team members. And like this, you need to have your purpose on your life and purpose on the studying. Why do you study? Why do you need to study? Why do you need to spend so much time? It's hard. It's not funny. So having a purpose is important. So I have a planner, and I write down my purpose every day in the morning, like why I need to study. There's like A&M transfer 2026, and physics A. It'll be hard. It's my dream, not purpose, and live as life. So by doing these kind of things, by writing down the purpose and goal, I can remind why I need to study. Then, after writing this, I stop entering like wrong videos or other videos when I search for the physics and calculus and chemistry tutoring videos. The second one is about the time management. We don't have a lot of time. We have 24 hours, but it passes so quickly. Time flies. So investing a lot of time for studying is important. So making a time to study is important as well. As we put time in the studying, the result will be better. So we need to save our time. So like for me, I am taking calculus 2, chemistry 2, physics 1. So there are so many things I need to study. So whenever I come to this college, I take calculus tutoring video before I enter the class so that I can know the concepts and enter. Even chemistry and physics, I always study in advance. Then I can understand a little bit better. Because it's so hard, I can understand fully at first. But if I don't take the lecture before that, really I will just sit down and see what professor is writing down. The long formulas. But since I started to watch the video before I joined the class, it changed my life. I started to understand what it is. For me, I really have no background on chemistry. So when I take chemistry 1, when he talk about like various like periodic table and molality and like a lot of chemistry stuff, I didn't understand. So I just sat down and I just saw what he is doing, what he's speaking. But then I got really 80 on my first exam, and I saw like my percentage is going to 80, and I feel like I will get B. So I started to study hard. And then, after watching video and entering classes, I got to understand more and more. And finally, next exam, I got 104 in the second exam, so I can make the 90. So for me, I manage time in this way. There is a timetable, and I write down. So if you see that there is a physics class, and before that I study physics, and after chemistry class, I study chemistry again, and physics questions again. Like by writing down timetable, I can know how many hours and how many minutes I can save, and I can manage to study. And the next one, there is a daily goal, and basically like by the priorities, I write down like, so physics is the hardest one, so I write on the top, and this is my first goal to finish in a day. So by writing down these kind of things, I can know what I need to focus on in the day, what I should study at first, and what is my priorities. The third one is we need to memorize logically so that we can succeed in the class. So if we just memorize formula, it'll remain nothing. We cannot succeed in the course just by memorizing it, but we need to understand actually what it is. Okay. So, is there anyone who knows what it is? It's torque. In the physics, if we just memorize the formula, R times F, we don't know what it is, but so we need to understand the concept. Torque is a measure of how effectively a force causes rotation. And the formula is R times F. And then we can understand, as radius increases, it is easier to rotate. So you see the spanner. The radius spanner, if it is longer, and it will be easier to rotate, easier to effectively move the force that causes rotations. And then we can see the formula F equals MA, then we can times R because torque is about the F times R, then RF equals to MR squared 2 times. I mean, like, by doing these kind of things, by understanding the concepts, not just memorizing the formula, it will remain in our memory, then we can use it, we can bring it out when you take the test. But if we just memorize the formula, just really put out the formula, then really it's hard to utilize it. Hopefully you understand, Tori. But I'm still understanding this kind of stuff, physics. So I recommend you to guys know the concept and apply in various ways. Okay, the fourth way is solve a lot of questions. Now, when I was like younger, I thought I know everything when I study about the concept and solving 1 or 2 questions. But it is not. We need to be able to solve, and we need to solve a lot of questions to succeed in the course. It takes a lot of time to solve every question in the test. But if we solve a lot of questions we will use to solve it, then we can save time. Then maybe we can finish a test in 30 minutes or 40 minutes, then we can review, we can look back at again. Then maybe we can catch the mistakes and we can make it. But if we do not practice it, if we like do not solve a lot of questions, because we're not used to solve the questions, we'll have panic or it'll be hard to solve all the questions in times. So I always write down the questions, I solve it, I bring it always so that I can know what kind of question I solve and how to solve it. Because it's Korean, but and because I'm from South Korea, I take Korean lecture as well. You guys don't know about this one, but yeah, always I do with the English. So by like solving questions continuously, I can know what the concept is. I can solve quickly when it comes to similar questions. So like guys, this is how I studied. I manage my time. I solved a lot of questions. I always set the purpose in the morning so that I can know how to study. I can know why I need to study. Studying is really easy. It makes us feel exhausted. Or if we don't have purpose, sometimes we can stuff like, why do I need to study this kind of difficult stuff? We feel tired. So really, I want you guys to recommend to set up the goals and study hard. Once you have the motivation, once you have the goal to go there, once you have destination, you will run through there. So I want you guys have the purpose in your studying. But after every study, I really recommend you to relax. Taking a rest is very important when you study. For me, I exercise before. Now I don't do that, but I should start again. But like, you need to have your friends or someone that you can talk with. Whenever you have tired, whenever you have stress, you're stressed out, you need to have your friends so that you can talk to them. And I recommend you not to use smartphone or computer, because if we watch the video, if we like play games, sometimes it make us relax, make us relieve, but at the same time, something it makes us feel more tired. And also no YouTube or other things, but I want you guys to relax with exercise or reading books. Basically either like refresh your mind and do something like that. Okay, so this is all I want to say. And after this one, we'll have a short activity so that we can keep on doing it. So I want to invite John to the stage.
All right, so that should be a brief end to the message, but not yet, because we have one more activity before we wrap up and finish things for today. And this is probably my 10th blunder of the day. So we have these little activities. Yes, I found out about the blend printers. They don't work too well. So excuse me for the mistake of mine once again. But we will be heading these out. And so let's have this time to write down our goals for this week and for anything that we completed. And let's share onwards.
Noah? Oh, okay. Good. Is it your first time? This is my second time.
Second time.
Hey, good to see you. Good to see you too.
All right, so we'll give you around 2 to 3 minutes to wrap up your goals, and if you have more than 7, or if you want to add more, then please do so. And yes, please use the time well. All right, so time is up, so we will get to sharing our goals right now. And are there any volunteers that want to share their goals they accomplished or goals they want to accomplish for the end of this week? We got volunteers or anyone? No one? Or should I pick people? All right, so we invite your name? We invite Sarai up to the stage. So let's give her a round of applause. Yeah. All right, so very easy. Just share your goals that you completed previously and 7 goals that you want to complete for this week. It could be anything, whether your majors, your homework, class, or maybe personal goals like exercise or wanting to learn a new ability. So please share.
Okay, thank you. The first one that I completed, I finished my internship that I did this semester, so I finally completed that. The other thing, I finally fixed my car, so I fixed my car, so I finally. And then another thing that I finished, it was starting my class registration, and then I didn't put so many because I haven't completed everything, but another thing that I do want to finish this week is register for my medical assistant certificate. And I also want to complete cleaning out my entire closet because I have way too much in it. So I really want to do that. And then I also need to finish training my puppy. So I have to do that. It's a lot of work. But yeah, that's what I have to do right now.
Thanks for sharing. All right, let's give her one more round of applause. Man, speaking of puppies, yeah, they're cute. All right, so who am I thinking of right now? Marcus. Why not you come up to the stage and share your goals? So let's also give him a round of applause. Wait. Oh, sorry. Man, excuse me, today's really not it. All right, so who else would like to go next? Rock, paper, scissors. Hey. All right, and your name? Gio. All right, so excuse me for being poor in pronunciation, even though I'm American. So let's invite him and give him a round of applause.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Gio, and my goals for the week are to study, play the guitar more, get better at it. It's a new hobby of mine that I picked up recently, and just learn new things and spend time with family.
Thank you. Very brief, and yeah, thanks for sharing. All right, so we are a bit low on time, so is there at least one more volunteer or 2 more that want to share? All right, let's give him a round of applause.
I feel like I'm gonna have this too close. Where's too close? All right, right there. Right there. My goals for the week, I gotta study for a government test. I'm supposed to see one of my friends today. She's been kind of dodging me. I gotta work on a persuasive speech. Go to work. Yep. And stuff I've completed for the week. I had a movie I've been putting off watching. Finally watched that last night. Took forever. And then I started my Texas government paper because we have to write for that as well now.
Who's a professor?
Thank you.
I forget his name. I never remember the professor's name.
All right, thanks for sharing. So I guess I'll share some of my goals I completed. So, first goal, I actually had to clean out the air filter. So, dealing with that for 30 minutes or almost an hour of the morning, very annoying and painful a bit, especially my short height, having to reach up on the roof on a chair, change it, and do the same. As I said before, my height, it feels so annoying, but I was able to get that done. And also, I know it's been a month, but I was able to get my driver's permit, so that's definitely a big achievement. And for goals, I want to complete my online college semester starts next week, so better prepare for that. And yes, working out. I've been doing that these days, and hopefully I can see progress. All right, so let's continue to the next slide. And yes, as we all shared, or as some of us went up to the board and shared our goals, there are big goals, small goals, and they could be short-term and long-term. And the importance is there are many benefits, like external benefits. Your career opportunities, basically, the people who are looking at you for your job will have more interest and consideration for you. Adaptation to your current surroundings, whether you transition into a new environment for your job, people, or anything. Communication is important, whether it be opening up with your work environment or even with family. Communication is a big part in contributing to society and your careers. Lastly, two things. Economic growth, whether it's for your business or your overall financial standing, and productivity. It's just good to be active and do something every day. And we have internal benefits, so outside gains and inside gains. And for this list, better thinking and overall confidence, basically that leads to better decision making and self-esteem. So the more confident you feel with your decision, and as you find momentum in well-played executions that carries on with your overconfidence and better self-esteem, increase experiences, whether it be from one place to another. Having a lot of experiences anywhere is definitely good for your job and for your overall profile. And lastly, some personal skills, whether it be learning a new ability, cooking, or even learning to deadlift 180 or something. And lastly, stability. And this could be in terms of your overall health, well-being, financial stability, your outcome, and that general stuff. So, and the last point, this is a big one, qualifications. So when you're up for the job and when you're hired, you don't want to show your proof, but you want to act it out. And so what I wrote is that strong abilities or strong qualities that outline your academics and overall education level not only solidifies your overall profile for your career, but improving and showing your actions in your performance is how you can go from abilities, good qualities, and lastly, a lifelong career, at least if you don't screw it up somehow. So a few words to say before we close off, so next slide, please. All right, so as we just did, we went from different goals from Monday to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the whole week. And to close off here, let us all remind ourselves to make every day a purpose and a goal, whether it be learning something new or getting an assignment done or trying to reach a long-term goal like planning a relationship or starting a brand new job. Of course, there are a lot of goals and sometimes we feel tired trying to go from Sunday through Saturday working and then grinding. But let us continue to encourage ourselves to make another day a purposeful meeting, and not only just for ourselves, but to many others and to the future that we might meet eventually, and to realize that each day is a matter of going back or advancing with your future. So with whatever you got for today and this afternoon or into the afternoon or for the remainder of the week and today, let us all remind ourselves to output the day and maximize whatever goal we have, and whether we complete it today or have to take time in days, weeks, or perhaps months and years to complete them. Let us make each second and every day and making the most of the moment and make that moment go forward into the future. That's the end of the message. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for coming here. Yeah, so we finish our